Overall, the snow continues too. We've had some changes with the current alerts too. The blizzard warnings that were in effect now have been downgraded just to a winter weather advisory. A lot of this is just becoming blowing snow, or excuse me, drifting snow. And you can kind of see in the current road conditions right there, a little bit of drifting occasionally, but still, as near Caledonia, they've had that band pretty close to them, and you can see road conditions in the rural areas pretty bad, as you got about a ½ inch at least on the roads, snow covered. As we go throughout, that's going to be the main story, but the accumulation part is not going to stick around too much longer, really. As you look overall, it's just this last bit, basically just basically west of Crawford County down to Prairie du Chien and east. That's where the main batch is, but we do have additional activity further north that we'll have to keep an eye on. Otherwise, throughout the evening, we'll start seeing this push east. Here's another line of showers that'll come through. That's kind of that activity that's just west of Menominee could come through Eau Claire. These briefly could be visibilities bring down to maybe a ½ mile at times. Now, as we go further on tonight, we might have more additional activity, breezy conditions too. So drifting off and on could be an issue, so I wouldn't rule out having some issues with roads going into Thursday morning, especially further north you go, but don't expect in the way of too much activity going on Thursday morning. In the afternoon, we'll have the cold front come through, and that's the one that we'll be watching for the cold air behind it to come through. Right through here, you can see about 11, around late morning to early afternoon. There's your showers with that. That's when you're going to start seeing that cold front come through. The winds pick up, especially behind that. So not bad in the morning. The winds will start picking up out of the northwest, and then you'll really start feeling it as you go home tomorrow with that cold air kind of filtering in the area. High temperatures in the teens tomorrow, so colder than what we've had today, but not much of a wind chill until the afternoon, and there is that snow showers. Not expecting accumulation with that, but you might see a few in the afternoon time frame. Then as we go into the alert day conditions, that is for Thursday night. Now going just through Saturday, there are cloud cover that's going to be impacting the area probably Saturday night into Sunday because of that major system well to our south that you'll hear a lot about in the national news. We're going to get some cloud cover from that, maybe in a little bit of flurry activity on Sunday, so that'll help bring the temperatures up Saturday night into Sunday. So the dangerous is really through about Saturday about noon. Friday, it's really the wind chill, could be 40, maybe a little bit lower, and probably Saturday is when you're going to see some of the colder temperatures, potentially Friday. Some areas could get down to close to 30, and then we'll see improvements too. So that's why we have the alert day conditions. They have extreme cold warnings throughout the same time frame across the entire area as we go throughout. This is what the lows look like Friday. 15 to 20 below. There could be a few areas that get a little bit colder than that, but there will be the wind going on. Pretty breezy with a little bit of reduction of wind towards the morning, but the wind chill will be the main factor. And then Friday's high temperatures, yeah, it's going to struggle to get to maybe 5 below in a lot of areas. A few areas may not even get to 10 below. So definitely cold all day long. Dangerous cold too at times. It's not going to see much improvement as we go throughout. Now the wind chills, as I mentioned, noon tomorrow, we're looking at just in the single digits below zero. The wind will pick up in the afternoon, and that's when you'll start seeing it. The evening commute will probably be in that 15 to 20 range, and by the time we get to 10 p.m., now we're looking close to 30 below zero. And then, as I mentioned, Friday morning is probably the worst. That's when you can see some areas maybe occasionally hit minus 40 at times or a little bit lower. As we get towards noon, not much an improvement. We're just now 30 to 35. And then in the afternoon, the winds will start to die down Friday afternoon and evening. There'll still be a wind chill, but it won't be as bad as the morning, too, as we go throughout. Then as we look at the 8-day forecast, you can see we have the conditions change a little bit for Sunday into Monday with the cloud cover helps to bring those temperatures up, although we will still be sub-zero at times with overnight lows. And then next week right now, fairly quiet. There's a little bit of uncertainty how much our temperatures will recover, if we'll stay kind of in that cold teens or maybe come up a little bit, but overall fairly quiet still.
Yeah.
So
and we're barely going to be brushing 20 next week, it looks like.
Well, this,
with that 19, yep.
So it's continue. Like I said, just prep for it. This is really a common temperatures that you're going to have a lot of battery issues with vehicles going on.
All right.
If you don't have that, you might have that.
Yeah, all right, good tip. Thank you.